As long as you can hear me all right, I'll continue to talk on the party line.
We can hear you just fine here in Seattle.
Good job, Randy, holding it as much as you can. Keep the distance constant if you can off the wall.
Kelly, can you ask Verena to say something to see if I can hear her?
Hi, John. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You're
I can.
focusing on a sponge.
Yeah, I can hear you, Verena. Thank you. Just to confirm, pilot, we're going to zoom in on the coral as well after this.
Yeah.
If possible.
Yeah, we did. We got some coral, but we can go for more.
Okay, I've just been talking here, so I wasn't sure if we zoomed in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did, but we'll try to get some better video.
Copy that.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I don't think so.
We aren't sure. One of the things that we're very interested in knowing is whether this region constitutes it.
All right, I'm going to go zoom out for you.
Okay, go wide.
And we don't know yet.
Thank you.
Let's zoom in again. I want to try some. Go ahead.
You might just float right up to it.
Go ahead, Birch.
Now, if you just float right up to it, it should be good.
All right, copy that. Thank you.
Good
EX,
job,
this
Randy.
is
Good
Victoria.
Go ahead, Verena.
Hey, John, what is our off-bottom time?
There you go. Okay, I think that's probably.
Is that good?
Yeah, we got a hole on you. You're back and going wide for
Okay,
you.
going wide.
Much.
Let's get a close up. Let's see what this is.
3.5 hours bottom time. Or three and a bit. Just how far we wanted to go and just be able to plan out the progress.
Yeah, we've got nearly 4 hours of bottom time.
Yeah, 3 hours and 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'm always in favor of maybe moving it like 0.2 knots, and obviously if we see something that looks really interesting biologically, then we'll stop and take a closer look.
Thank you.
I'm still partially zoomed in. As long as
Okay, that's great, pilot. We could probably start moving up slope whenever you guys are ready.
Roger that. So you ready, video?
Yep.
And I'll let you know whenever I get a request
John,
to
I
stop.
can barely hear you.
Roger that. Thank you.
How about now, Jim?
It's a little bit better, but I've also got quite a bit of echo from the ship.
Video, you ready to go wide?
Yeah, we're trying.
Got a sponge down there, huh?
Try to get this coral. Kind of want to set the skid down here. Okay, video, you want to go for zoom? ahead, go wide. Video. I'm sliding here.
Yeah, thanks, pilot. We can move on if you want. We got a good picture. I think we've seen this guy before too.
Roger that.
Have we seen the? Have we seen that yellow one before? Then a sponge. Copy that. Thank you. Stand by.
I'm not sure, but you can take a quick zoom of it if you like here
Is it clear video?
while we're here.
Yeah,
Coming.
go ahead. Zoom.
Now this is the bridge. I'm sorry, bridge. This is the nav. Where are we now?
Yeah, that's a good, pilot.
Another
Thank you.
ship move.
Move on.
30
Yep.
gears.
Okay.
At a
Go
bearing
wide
of
video.
255 degrees.
Coming out.
The speed of 0.1.
Basically, our plan here is to try and make the best use of the time we have. So if we're waiting and there's something there, we'll take a look,
Roger that.
and just enough to, you know, characterize it, get a good still of it.
We're wide.
Okay, going up.
Coming up, co-pilot.
Copy that. Coming up.
Yeah, just if you see something like in an overhang. Okay, video. Let's see if we can get something here. Okay, coming up.
Did they identify what kind of coral that was?
I thought they said bubble gum.
Bubblegum coral. Is that the official word?
Bubblicious.
Bubblicious. Bubble yum.
I don't know.
We turn on the lasers so we can. I'll just say it.
There.
Lasers, all right, Randy?
Yeah.
Okeanos, can you please turn on the lasers?
Lasers, aye.
We'll have to zoom out to get them.
Lasers
there they are.
on.
Thank you.
We got enough video?
Lasers coming off.
I think so.
Okay. Are we good science there, or did they want some more? Okay, thank you. Coming up, Brian.
Copy that. Coming up.
Is Dave still back there?
Yeah.
Dave, right.
Video wide.
Dave squared.
Try not to rip off the HMIs.
The oil has returned, fellas. We got a spot right in the middle of the lens. Right there.
I simply refuse to see it right now. This fellow is a sound sleeper.
He is.
A little bit of a bump might cause a reaction here. Just let me know if I tarry too long, Brian.
I will.
Well, the ship stopped, so you can tarry.
Well, but we're going to keep swinging.
Okay. Oh, is the camera platform still moving?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. Got it.
As a co-pilot trainee, you should be aware of that it lags behind, catches up later.
Let's give him a little kiss. Just a little kiss.
Video pilot, are you comfortable with the zoom where in this position, or you would rather stay wide?
Want to stay wide because I'm trying to gently tap this rock. So you should feel it or hear it.
Knocking on his door.
Exactly.
I'm sticking with my sea star bet.
Okay, that's not a sea star, that's an octopus.
How come it only has 6 legs?
You don't see them all.
You can see his little, I don't know what they call it. I call it his butt, but you can see where they all come from.
Those are suckers.
No, you can see the little, right down there.
Well, okay. Is there a cephalopod expert in the audience?
I guess not. Feel free to pontificate.
Oh, no. No better than to make stuff up. Goes on the tape and haunts you forever.
Yeah.
Well, we're not getting much out of this, so I think unless somebody's particularly interested, I'll keep going. I
Sweet
wanted
water.
to have
Are
the
there
great ROV cephalopod battle scene, but it's not to be. Yeah,
Moving on.
coming up.
Coming up with you. Pretty less than 15 meters. I'm coming up.
Okay, you can start coming up with me now. Steadied up here. Slowing in anticipation.
I feel purple.
Would you like a ship stop to record these?
Yeah, can we get a close up on pink coral with the feather star?
Okay.
Thank you. Just on the top right, the big pink coral on the top right,
Okay.
and the orange feather star.
Okay. Pilot to translate.
Go ahead.
They want to have a zoom in with large
Cannot hear
coral.
you, Science.
Scientists want to look
Still
close
cannot
look.
hear you, Science. Pressing your pilot talk button.
Sorry.
There
Randy,
we go.
this is Seattle. I just want to confirm that's the light pink coral to the top right of the screen
Okay, okay.
with the feather star on top of it. Or attached
Pilot,
to it.
pilot to translate.
Go ahead.
Okay. Scientists want to take a close look at corals at the top of the monitor.
Top of monitor. Roger that.
Yeah, the one with the feather star in it.
It's the one on the right with that little orange star on it.
Yep.
Going for it. Copy that.
Cool stuff? Yeah, lots of really great corals. There's been some restoration. Jump in here for that.
Get back in there, Kelly. I'll put the rack. I'll put it on the side.
This is difficult.
Okay. Who's on? Serena? Santiago.
Pilot science lead.
Go ahead, science.
Uh, is it possible when we have a zoom in those pictures, we also include the white corals next to it, below?
Stand by.
Thank you very much.
Trying to find a place to perch here where I can get stable for a macro. It's difficult.
Video to co-pilot. We're going to go a little closer if you're up to it. If it's safe.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Science, there's nowhere I can remain still enough for a macro shot.
Even to a try.
We might try it from right here, actually.
Good geologic features here.
Did you see any accumulating water in there at all? That was See, this is where it would be really handy to have one of those for our sea sensors on the circle. Because you can't see it, but if you're in a 100% flow, they'll take it on.
This looks like a fault line.
Something fell off the face here not too long ago. Okay, Brian, I think I'm right out in front of you and proceeding up the hill here.
Yeah, roger that. I think we can make our summit bid soon. What do you think, Nav?
I think summit bid is a good idea.
Looks like it's going to flatten out a little bit.
The map we have, they do not have a newer map than that. They were putting up
And
Yeah, looks like we're ready to move.
once we get here, do we take a left or a right?
Yes.
Bridge, this is RVNF. Hey, could I request a ship move 257 true, distance of 50 meters at 0.1 knots. Roger.
All right, I'm going to swing north and close with you a little bit, Brian.
Thank you, Dave.
Co-pilot, I can give you a little more light if you want. That helps you better.
Okay, video.
I'm going for it if
Not
if
the best.
released.
Yeah,
if,
I'm perched here.
Yeah, you're steady. We can make something out of it. You got some tilt for me?
Yeah.
Let me see, my macro set, and then I'm gonna come in and do it nice and slow. Here we go.
Bumping around a little bit here. Stand by. Get some tilt up.
Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4.
See that without a good camera?
Making some adjustments here. Now I'm going to do is,
Sorry.
going ultra macro. You got the ever so, there you go. You know what I want.
He's got something under one of his arms, got a little friend attached.
He does. And there's a star behind it. Coming out. Coming out slow, and they
And
go.
just pull out a bit to frame the whole animal.
Hold on, stand by. They want the
Oh,
whole
he's
frame.
doing it. Good. Well, that was nicely done. And now there's another one just off to the right. If you, I don't know if you can just pan.
Anything else here before liftoff?
He's in profile, the white one.
South.
Okay, so we'll move the ship there and then stop. Does that sound good, Science?
Yeah.
All right.
That was a big.
All right, pilot and co-pilot. As you heard, the new target's pretty much due south.
Roger that.
Jakarta to EX. Jakarta to EX.
That's my heading now is south.
Andy, are you calling Jakarta?
Yeah, I did. Just want you to know that we have just reached the ship target number 1, and we are going to the next target B, as you can see in the high back channel 3. And do you have any idea for the next target after target B?
Polish these rocks here.
Andy, I'm getting a lot of echo from both you and me.
Okay.
Well, let's proceed south or southeast along this ridge to the next target that we had identified. I believe at one point I saw it labeled as target 2. And from there we can decide whether we want to continue along this ridge or proceed down slope to the west. But for now, go south along this ridge to number 2, target number 2.
Okay.
It's quite a little coral garden.
Yeah, that's the downside of the Okeanos. You're just going, you're coming in.
Video to pilot.
Go ahead,
You're gonna lose your main display for a sec. I need to do a I got to re-black balance. So if you want to just drive.
Yes.
What is the yellow one?
Coral.
This one.
Yellow on the bottom is coral.
Upper is green, right? And
Yeah,
the
and
other
then that's
one,
that pink coral.
pink coral is pink soft coral also, and the yellow is soft coral also.
I don't know if that would be called a soft coral.
It's okay.
I'm not sure.
They are not
but
all
it is,
like this. No?
I don't see anywhere that it's perhaps.
Soft coral, yeah, but it looks good. Soft coral, the yellow one.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the.
video to co-pilot. Let's get a little closer if you're comfortable.
Sounds good.
I think I'm on the side here. Okay, video. A little hurt could go for some macro now.
And we're going in.
Hold that just for a second. Let me see if I can swing right.
We got a
just
little,
smidge.
got a little crab in the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Okay, we can get a little more macro here.
And you can hold that. I'm gonna come wide and push back in.
Okay.
And I got my macro set. Hopefully it'll hold. One, two, three, four, five.
Roger.
In this way, I mean, 'cause I don't know where are the speakers anyway.
All right, we can explore in the southwards direction now.
Pilot to Sandslit.
Go ahead, Science.
Just take a zoom into this yellow things before the ships are moving.
Roger that. Slow zoom video.
Going in.
Let's hold that for a minute here. See if I can fly on this view.
Thank you, Bridge.
Pilot to Sandslit. Just tilt the camera down a little bit.
Coming down.
Tilt the camera.
I have both hands full at the moment. I will just move the whole
Great.
operation down like this.
That's it.
I can get a little closer if you're comfortable.
Just leave everything be.
And we leave it be, it be.
We're in a zone here.
Yeah, okay, I believe that.
Hey, there's a little crab, shrimp.
Yeah. In the corner, left-hand side.
Defensive posture.
Yes. One, two, three, four, five. Zooming. Something just went by.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, going wide.
I'm going to tilt up in case this frond above is of interest. Let's do it again for this one.
There's some creatures in. I mean, there's people hitching a ride. Let's take a look. Permission to go in?
Go in. Probably got about another 30, 40 seconds here before we have to bust a move.
I am all the way. This is good.
Pilot to science lead.
Go ahead, science.
Okay, you can move over as long as you can feel that we have to go move on.
Okay.
I'm coming out slowly and then.
Roger that. Wrap it up.
Pilot to science lead.
Of,
Okay, here. I just want to say to turn the laser on.
The inevitable.
Science lead, this is Nav.
Nav coming in.
Hey, we're almost at our target. Do they have a next target to go to?
So, okay, let me check first.
Okay.
Light up here.
Jakarta, this is EX.
This is Jakarta.
Okay, we have arrived here and we just proceed to the south or southeast. Maybe it looks like the southeast.
Video, give us a zoom.
Coming in. Stand by 1.
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
We killed the lasers.
Yeah, just a second here.
Can you repeat it?
Lasers coming off.
I didn't understand your previous statement. Could you please repeat what you said before?
Okay, we just arrived at target B, and we do want to know where the next our waypoint. So could you inform us?
This ridge crest looks very interesting. Why don't we continue to follow the top of this ridge more to the south or southeast?
I think sounds great. So we just try to move along the ridge. Navigators to science lead.
Yep.
Okay, looks like we have found many interesting features here. It looks like we just followed the top of the ridge. It looks like to the south or southeast.
Okay, I'll see on the high pack. I'll put a target here on what looks like the peak. And then we can follow the ridge down to it.
I agree with you. That's a good point.
video lifting off.
Say again, please.
A video, we're going to lift off.
You got it. I'm wide for you.
Do the,
Andy, there is still a lot of echo.
Well, you're still going up.
Oh yeah, lots of up here. Oh. Haven't seen that
It's a pudgy sea star.
pudgy starfish yet. Might be common as dirt, but looks like it's eating something.
Looks like it ate a big urchin.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's a nice assemblage here with
Yellow things.
yellow things with glop.
Sort of Ghostbusters-esque.
Is that part of the same creature, or are they cohabitating here?
Looks like a sponge with those yellow stars on it.
Little shrimpy. Oops. Okay. Let's go up. And that's actually going to be next year, because we have to have a transmitter before we can calibrate.
That is important.
Can't they just do it while we're in dry dock?
Well, that's the other thing, is removing and replacing the
Yeah.
system is going to require a recal anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's enough of that. I can go
You can start
down, and I can go
lateral.
I can go south. There, the contours are in the wrong place,
Or
or
the
TrackLink
multi-beam.
has us in the wrong place.
Yeah, that too.
Dave, I hear you in Jakarta.
Okay, we had a little technical issue with our intercom.
Found a coral guard.
It wasn't the mic mute, but it was
Yeah,
almost
we're up
that
here
simple.
on the top, and the current is trying to push me away. I'm holding back, and I'll just get down and do a slow drift
I don't
here.
hear back from them, but they should be.
I'm coming to the west of south, so I'll turn myself east and endeavor to move that way. moving myself east, and then I'll stretch out a little bit.
Sounds good.
Keep myself in a position where you're looking south with the camera.
All right. Thanks anyway, Carl.
Yes, my stomach is so
Looks like you're out in front again there, pilot.
Some droopy coral over there.
Seattle, this is it. Do you
Yes, it would be great to have. Oh, thank you. That's really nice.
They like that.
Working it.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta go.
EX, could we zoom in on the purple?
I
The
heard,
purple
I heard
star.
Zoom on the purple.
Crinoid.
Zoom on a purple.
Do you want to look at?
Okay.
Okay.
Stand by. In slow, please,
Reader,
video.
which one do you want to look at?
Hold that.
Ask her to send her number and we'll call her back.
I'm too close.
If she wants us to.
Just keep the zoom. Just keep the zoom. That's best we can do flying around here. Okay, come wide. Might be able to perch sideways here. Science, how important is a macro on the purple object?
Background.
In the background. Okay.
Yeah.
Stand by.
I think so. Santiago, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we lost Verena, so we'll try to get her back.
Okay. We're looking up purple one.
Okay, video, if you could give me a zoom,
EX,
please.
could we look at the The purple coral, please. Right in the middle.
And hold that for a moment.
Thank you.
I rack my focus a little bit.
Okay.
That's the coral?
Come in a little bit, video.
Is that the coral?
Yeah. Oh, she did?
And we have 30 seconds left.
Try to go in a little bit tighter.
Yes, you may.
I've conferenced right on your phone.
That's all the way in.
You have Santi. I go on the
Come out
conference
slow.
right now? I do. Oh, well, then maybe she should call back in. I'm not sure how that works. But, I mean, if he's on the line.
Conference on here typically.
Yeah,
I would love to know.
you just push that.
Yep, I tried that and I lost one before.
I had Steve and Tim Lab on there before
Okay.
using that.
We should, I should figure out how to do that properly and continue to do that in the future because, the conference timelines are fascinating.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't figure out if you could do it with more than two. I think you can.
All the way up.
Thank you.
Doing the same thing over again.
Leaving town.
But so far, we haven't had.
If we could move 130 meters, bearing 135 degrees at 0.1 knots, please.
Understand 130 meters, bearing 135 degrees at 1/10 of a knot.
Roger that, Bridge. Thank you.
Nav, this is Bridge.
Get all the wrinkles out.
Thank you very much, Bridge.
Copilot to science lead.
Go ahead, science lead.
Okay, so this one's the lesson to be turned on. While we are moving to our target.
Copy that. Yeah, unless you have an objection, pilot, they've asked the lasers be turned on for this transit.
No problem.
Can deal with that?
I can deal with that, co-pilot.
Awesome.
How you doing, pilot?
Outstanding today. How are you doing?
Doing great. Glad to hear it.
Video, how are you today?
Doing great. Fly us to some good pics.
There's a good vibe in this room. I like it.
You know, Tom, if you dim that light a little bit, you'd probably see him a little bit better.
That is a good idea.
Like that white sea urchin. It's pretty white.
The rocks are exceptionally black in this area.
what all the dead stuff is. Sponges? Dead.
Kind of looks like that same white coral, except
Yeah, huh?
brown.
Except less alive.
Probably sponges.
A little bit less.
Seattle to X. Seattle to X.
Hello, EX. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. I saw here you having trouble with conference line.
Yes, it's just our telephone to connect with Santiago and Marina.
Okay.
They're still on
need a
with
little windshield wiper with a
the
squirt
event
of Dawn
logger
underwater.
with the iChat.
Yeah, I see it.
You know, we do in NASCAR is we have a sheet
In fact,
of
Santiago, I think you're still there, right?
plastic on a roll that goes in front of the camera. When it gets
Santiago's
dirty, you
on.
just
We're
roll
just trying
the
to get
sheet.
Marina back.
That's what we need.
You know, that I think about it, yesterday that port vertical was out and there was no oil on the screen there. So maybe we do have a little JFK oil spot theory going through the thruster there.
Yeah. I think you're onto something.
Could be.
Because you're absolutely right.
We can take those dots out in post, but that costs extra.
Oh, you can get rid of those? All right.
We'll clone and stamp.
I'll write you a check. Guaranteed. I'll mail it to you.
Take them right out.
That's right.
Not exactly flat up here, is it?
No.
It's been kind of intense this whole time.
Pilot to science lead.
Yeah, go science lead.
Okay, scientists want to take a close look one of these white spoons. Anything that is white spoons.
Okay. Let me find a good one here.
Nope, go ahead.
Navigator to science lead.
Go ahead, science.
So when our bottom time operation be over,
We're looking at probably
Sorry, what
around
was that, pilot?
Does it look like my umbilical's gonna hang over that
3:45
rock? Yeah.
to 4 o'clock.
Pretty
okay,
close,
thank
yeah.
you
I can
for
watch
the
it in your tether
updates.
cam while you're setting up there.
Yeah.
Roger
Okay,
that.
let me see. I got enough room. I'm just not sure where my umbilical's going to end up. So just let's see here. It's too close, huh?
It's pretty close.
Yeah. This is too close. I'm gonna back out. Yeah. Come up here. Trying to find a flat spot to get a picture here. Let's see.
May want to pull out a little to the southeast here to set up for this. Get in front a little bit so you have a little more time.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for the shot. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Jim. How you doing? Oh, pretty good. Oh. This happened after you went to the party at the embassy? Okay. And that was that the same day as the embassy thing? The night before. Alright. Well, hopefully it doesn't take too long to get over. You feeling a little better? Yeah. I had a lot of that when I was in Africa, but hopefully it's not going to be as bad for you.
Is that good? Is that good enough?
In 9 minutes, even.
I might be gonna.
And
Co-pilot to science lead.
38 minutes.
Go ahead, science.
Okay, you can turn the laser on.
Okay, video.
Copy that. Pilot video objections to lasers?
Nope. I don't.
Lasers on. That is a really big coral.
Okay.
yeah, down south a ways. And as long as we're looking around with CTV, they probably won't have time to do it all in one shot. We could go over to the east, down at the base of that ridge, and see if there's anything there. I mean, it's not very likely for volcanic activity there, but
Sounds like a good name
kinda,
for a target.
I kind of like the big stalks with the little dark ridges on the inside. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
cold seeps or anything,
That's
we might get a photo.
Okay.
And, Patty was very interested in trying to find a mud volcano. Well, any mud volcano is going to be most likely deeper than 4,000 meters. So it'll be mostly in that area of the map where they haven't mapped yet. And, it might be pretty hard to recognize, but...
Yep, lasers coming off.
Because they're pretty flat. Yeah.
Video's good. Moving on.
Science, this is ROV
What
now.
about something out on
ROV nav to science lead.
We're just about to this target here, which
video?
on the high-pack screen
Let's get a shot of this guy.
Okay.
should be at the top of the ridge. However, we've definitely dropped down to the eastern side of the ridge. If you want to ask if we want to move back up to the top of the ridge.
Okay, I'll let you know later. Hold on a second.
Thank you, Science.
No, don't. No. Gosh.
Hi, everyone. This is Tim. I just got into the lab.
Come down
Hey,
500
Tim.
meters, please.
Hi there, and I'm just looking at the map and wondering how the sites were picked then? Site C, Site D?
Altitude right now.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Oh.
Is
Yeah,
that
you can't.
arbitrary?
No, sites E and F, although F
shot
is
of
not
ink
plotted
there.
correctly, if you move it over to the left a bit. Those are
real-
both in that
getting jerked around so
valley.
much.
Yeah, I'd start heading
created by
west
the two
here, Randy,
reddish high
back
areas.
up this slope.
Those are
See where
CTD
you're
sites
at.
to see if there's any kind of hydrothermal
So is that what they want to do, or?
And we hope to do that
He said he's going to get back to me, but
at the moment, we have
can't
no
see them
information on
wanting to
anything
head
volcanic
further down the
anywhere.
slope away from all the corals and everything.
Okay.
Um,
Thank you. I'm just catching up. Sorry.
yeah, no, that's okay. I think
Squid knows where to go.
I'm going to follow him.
Site D, I don't know, Jim.
It's pretty strange looking.
It's further down this ridge that we're looking at.
Yeah, it's at a point on this ridge.
Yeah. And Site A?
That was the target that the ship picked. There's also a rocky outcrop or a
I'm
point
going to go
there.
for just a zoom video real quick, just see if we can get a snapshot of this guy.
Okay.
Wide just a little bit.
Jakarta TX.
This is Jakarta.
Okay, we are about to arrive at a ship target. It looks like in the hyper we saw it, we arrived at summit, but in fact it looks like we don't slope. So do you have any idea where we will proceed for the next waypoint?
Well, we'll be leaving the bottom in about 20 minutes, right?
Okay, I'll let you know.
Great.
Navigator to Science Lead.
Go ahead, Science.
Okay, how much time do we have for the bottom time?
Well, if we move farther up this slope here, we'll have a little bit more time. As it is, it's going to be about 50 minutes to the ascent, so we're going to want to be
looking at something.
we're going to want to head out in about 25, 30 minutes.
What kind of terrain would you be looking for?
Okay.
In a dive over there?
Jakarta to is EX.
It would be interesting to go deeper.
This is Jakarta.
Okay, it looks like we have about a half to go for the bottom time.
Assuming that we only have about 20 minutes
So
left
head
on the
west,
bottom,
Joel, or
I would say
for
just
response?
continue
Yeah, we're finding out right
to survey the
See if there's
area in
any
this
around here we can
region.
shoot while we're waiting.
Okay, do you want to east or go to the south?
Yeah.
Looks like a big shrimp.
At some point, we want to fill in the deeper part of the box. They were basically cutting off the mapping at the 4,000 meter contour approximately.
Okay, let's go for the.
To focus on diveable
Yep.
target.
Right.
And what Jim was just suggesting as a plan for the next 24 hours is do the CTDs right after this dive, and then map along the northern edge of the box, and then potentially come back and dive Site A within the right area.
That sounds pretty good to me, actually. Depending on what you find in the CTDs.
Right. If we see a big plume there, then we might.
Right.
Well, we might still do Site A and then try to refine with more CTD afterwards, depending on what it looks like.
Dave, I'm trying to get them to focus on something and I can't get their attention.
Okay. What do you want to focus on?
There's some stock things closer to the sub that I'm trying to get them to look at.
Okay, I'll call them. Hang on a second.
I'm sorry.
Seattle to EX.
EX to Seattle.
Hello, Zarandi. There are some targets that are below this thing that we're looking at right now and in the foreground. If they could zoom out the camera
Okay.
and have a look below this target that you're looking at right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're gonna want to stay here though.
Pilot, tell the
And the sub might have to back up. We'll see.
We should stop the boat then.
Thank you, David.
If they want us to go back.
Well, we're
No,
not.
it's right
Okay.
here.
Oh, it's right here?
Yeah.
I'm still looking south.
Okay.
At you,
Nice
or not.
shrimp.
Yeah. Either way, you're
Not too bad.
you're
It
still
was a
just
stock
due west of the
Can we go
boat here.
wide for a second on the start video?
Yeah, there's
Thank
one in
you
the
very
lower
much.
left.
We're only going 0.1 now.
Over on the.
Okay, so video, go ahead and zoom.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Is this Seattle? Is it? Are you looking
Yes,
for?
that's one of them. Yes, that's one of them. And there's a second one that's to the right of that. They're different though.
Finally.
I think the other one looks different, but
That is really weird.
I think they want to look at the other stock too.
Okay,
Maybe.
what file?
It's got a little worm in there.
Hold on, get.
Believe it or not.
Okay, but we got one.
Is that a worm on there? Right away, I thought it was an hydroid. You zoomed in, and I said,
Oh, no, it's too big. It's really
like a candelabra.
Look at the size of this sucker.
How many centimeters do you think it is? 20?
Might even be bigger.
File 'em?
Right. Good. New filing. Okay, move on.
Yeah, they want to do it.
It's deep and it's pointy, so it might be exactly what Em and Verena are looking for.
yeah, in terms of it being in a slightly different location, deeper, and likely to have rocks exposed. it's probably
Exactly.
good. You know,
And what I had
looking out, we
suggested to
don't-
Jeremy.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that we don't have a huge number of volcanic targets or hydrothermal targets over in the other box either. Nong turned out to be a bust hydrothermally. And I don't know if we can count on much from that site M either.
Yeah, I agree.
There it is.
We might need to get down to that southern target in the western box, that larger volcano down there.
Yeah, I was wondering about that as well. We also haven't mapped much in that southeast box just west of Sangahi Island, but I don't know that there'll be too much there. So you're right. Mapping that area or examining that area south of 3 degrees north might be our best shot.
I thought today was
Sorry, I'm hampered in this discussion because I only have one map and I don't know which map.
I think every day is the day.
To find the one you're referring to. So.
Kind of hit the bottom of something.
Well, you just said 200 meter release over 600 meter horizontal. So that doesn't seem too crazy to me to start, between 100 and 200 meters. It could be more, but
So
we're looking at a 5-hour dive, right?
Roger that.
It's a deeper location, in general.
Yeah, the peak's at 2840.
Yeah, so it's going to take some time to get down and get up. So you're not going to start too far down below. So I would lean more toward 150 to 100 meters.
Who's doing the mapping stuff on the ship at the moment?
Sorry, Dave, what do you mean by the mapping stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
John, are you doing that?
Yeah, I didn't even know
You
that
are,
was
John?
being transmitted.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Good to see.
There's that ridge feature you could also run along the ridge.
So, sorry, where are you putting the products? I simply can't find them.
There's one that's a video feed coming off the ship right now that John is manipulating.
Oh, I can just turn around and look at the screen, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm back to it.
The ridge is not a bad idea because you can go on either side of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, video.
Right, and it's pretty sharp ridge.
We have
so,
approximately 1 minute and 45 seconds left down here. We're
I mean,
gonna pull up
kinda,
at 3:30.
Kind of arbitrary as to which side you start on.
So
John, I think you're on the right track right there of going up along that ridge.
yeah.
So you just got the
Let me just I can put a point down and get your idea here. If I can remember. Here we go. So, I mean,
getting late.
3D point object. It's a bit shallow. It's actually another ridge as well right here.
Are these andesitic rocks we're looking at?
All right, pilot. Looks like we
andesitic,
have no vent here.
possibly.
That's it, gentlemen.
It's pretty hard to tell. I think they're mostly all manganese coated.
I'm ready to winch up.
Okay. In the back row science,
they're all
we've,
pretty old.